Hey, Matt, you talked about the college position players in this class kind of being a strength. I mean, just how pleased are you to come away with three guys from that group tonight?
We were extremely excited about this group. We got three guys that are quality baseball players with a lot of skills and also incredible makeup. Like all three of these guys are uh, players that their coaches rave about on and off the field. And so not only did we get some high level baseball players, but we also got some really good people.
Next up, Andy Koska with the Baltimore Banner.
Hey Matt, Honeycutt, kind of you see the power, the speed jump off the page. There is also the look at strikeout numbers. I mean, how did you kind of weigh both of them in the scouting process, and what do you see his upside being?
Sure, it all goes into it. I think without those strikeout numbers, he has the tools to go and near the top of the draft. And so for a player like that to get down to where we were picking, we were surprised and we were very, very happy. And his ceiling, I mean, he can do everything. He's a plus runner, plus power, plus defense. He impacts the game in so many different ways, and he's really, really exciting to watch.
Matt Wyrick, Baltimore Sun.
Hey Matt, how early did Honeycutt start to jump out to you all in the scouting process? And was he one of the players you were able to watch personally?
Yes, yeah, I saw him play multiple times. We sort of all along thought that he was not going to be a player that would get to us, but obviously went and made sure to see him. And I've been watching him play since he was a freshman in college, but um, he was one of those guys that we sort of were dreaming would get to us, but we weren't gonna get too optimistic about it, and it happened, and so we're very happy.
Rich Dubroff, Baltimore Baseball.
Hey, Matt, no pitchers selected in, today. Are you planning on, are you looking for pitchers early in the second day?
We're looking for the best player available at each pick, and sometimes that's going to be position players, sometimes it's going to be pitchers. I would imagine that we will draft some pitchers because that's just the way it goes, but I can't say exactly when that'll be.
Steve Molesky, MASN.
Matt, how much did defense factor in really all three of these guys? And now that they've been Orioles for 5 minutes, I'll ask about signing them. Do you think it could be a quick process with the guys you got today?
Defense is, half the equation. You have to play defense and you have to score runs and you have to prevent runs. And so that it all goes into the calculus when you're selecting players. And we absolutely would like to sign these players quickly and get them in our great player development system and try to help them onto their goals of being major leaguers.
Jay Grill.
Matt, first night in this role, I mean, just what was it like for you and Mike to kind of deliver that news to Honeycutt, and especially with him being a fellow Tar Heel? I mean, just how cool of a moment was that for you guys?
Well, the whole process has been really great. I guess if you're asking me personally, working alongside of Mike and Sig, something I really enjoy and value. And tonight was great. Those guys are extremely experienced, and just being with them sort of brings a comfort level to doing this job. And yeah, I mean, Vance being a Tar Heel really doesn't have anything to do with it, but it's great that we were able to get him, and so we're just very excited.
Paul Mancano, Baltimore Banner.
Matt, we've heard a lot about Griff's personality on the field. He's been described as intense and does a lot of the little things to win. What is your impression of his personality?
He's a gamer. He's a really good baseball player. He can impact the game defensively on the base paths, and he just wreaks havoc, with his bat. A ton of line drives, a ton of contact. He's a really tough out. He's the kind of guy that fans are going to love, and I think that's what you see when you see him play.
Andy,
Hey Matt, what stands out to you about Ethan Anderson? I mean, you play catcher and first base, but what did you kind of notice in the scouting process?
He has a very interesting and exciting offensive profile. Gets on base a ton, makes a lot of quality contact. He's a switch hitter and can do a lot of things to impact the game on the offensive side. The defensive side, he wasn't able to catch as much this year as he probably would have liked, and we're looking forward to helping him develop into that role with us.
last question is from Jacob Meyer, Baltimore Sun.
Hey, Matt, just want to double up on Andy's first question about Honeycutt. Do you see his strikeout rate or his bat to ball skills as a hurdle for him as he gets to pro ball?
It's absolutely something he is going to have to work on, and something that we feel like with our player development system and the people that we have here, something that we're going to be able to work with him on and help him along. But he does so many things well that the strikeout rate going along with everything else that he does well, it made for a great bet on him. And when you combine that with our ability to help develop hitters, we felt like there was a ton of upside in making this pick, and that he could be a really exciting player here in Baltimore.